You know what? I get so caught up in chat. It's the chat before the stream is crazy sometimes. Do you know, before we actually got onto the $6 million man thing, we were just talking about Bruce Lee. It just seemed to be a Bruce Lee sort of thing. And obviously we've had someone come in from Seattle, where he's buried, talking about Enter the Dragon. Bruce Lee 1-inch punch, or 1-finger punch. Yeah, you'll notice tonight I've got my engineer's hat on. And there's absolutely no reason for it. Except for the fact that I bought this when I started doing the model railway and never got a chance to wear it. So I'm like, you know what? Damn it, I'm wearing it tonight. I'm on the Kraken, so I think it goes well. Kraken, the old checkered shirt here, and I just need some dungarees, I suppose. So I thought we'll have some fun tonight, definitely. What's Pelham 123? Oh my god. So where are we going to start tonight? Interesting headwear tonight. Yes, definitely. I had a choice of caps on the floor down here. I went with the engineering hat. You know. I'm sure it will win. I've got to enter a competition. I like this. I just have never had any wear out this hat. So you know what? Tonight, a red handkerchief. Yeah, I should have. And then I'd look more cowboyish. I've got a red handkerchief that you probably saw in one of my Back to the Future videos. I think it was issue 130. So the Seattle named their NHL team Kraken. Wow, that's cool. I haven't seen Christian from Grantham, so you know, I can't normally continue until I've seen Christian. If he's not here, then I can continue. So I'm going to try anyway. Quite a few things to talk about to start off with tonight. And the first thing was the Ecto 1 video. Now, I don't know if the video's edited, but I know Lou pointed out, and then everyone else did, that towards the end of the video, I said that I'm going to be doing a speed build. And then I forgot to edit 2 minutes of footage. So you just hear me whistling. And what I'm actually whistling is the music that was going into the speed build. so I was like superimposing the music on top, ready to replace that. And then when the doorbell, that big buzz was a doorbell. So I got up to get that. Then I cut to the moving really fast. And then that's when you can hear the proper music that I had for speed up. It's called Invisible. It's available on the YouTube creator channel. Any Leicester City fans out here? Well, we're right near Leicester, Andrew. So my son's in Leicester at the moment. He's in uni there at De Montfort. So it's like our second team that we like. But I'm going to talk about that, Robert. That's where I'm getting to. I'm building up to that. So anyway, so you might not be able to see that now because I did edit the video because you don't want to see me just building and whistling for 2 minutes. But it was fun. You know, it was fast about that. Yeah, I always leave my mistakes in, just the way I am. Before you use the Benny, I should do, shouldn't I? It's probably copyrighted though. The reason I was talking about that was because I'm going to switch cameras here. I did show Lou and Phil this earlier on. This is the motor that comes with that build. I've taken one out from the other one here and I've linked it up to a little control board and this power box here. Now this is tiny. It's like 1.5 centimeters long by about 4 centimeters. 1.5. It's about 15 millimeters long by about 4 millimeters wide. Now, if I turn it on, I want you to hear how loud this is. You ready? You can't hear a thing. And the reason you can't hear a thing is because the motor is completely and utterly silent. So, the reason you're hearing all those noises is because the gears are plastic. Most of them are plastic. They look plastic. I don't think they're nylon. They're not on bearings at all. So what you're hearing is the grating of the plastic on the plastic shafts. Now, if you remember, they gave us a little pack of oil. Well, I'd say oil. It was like hand cream. It was white, like hand cream. I'm very suspicious about that white substance that was in that. It was in that packet. But I thought you saw me lubricate the worm gear up. Then I went inside because it was making a racket, and I opened it up and I decided to put the big boys on it. So I got a big tub of grease and I smeared grease absolutely everywhere. And all it did was make them spin a lot quicker. Mine was actually spinning quite slow, but it made them spin quicker. Did it get rid of the noise? No, not at all. And looking at some other people's channels today, they've got the same issue. So the scary thing is, that's just the front one. We've got to put the back one on yet. So we're going to have that lovely noise in stereo. So plenty of lube, Wayne. You know what, Chris? It's a Wayneism. You could never have too much lube. You know what? We're like 4 minutes into the stream and we've already gone into the gutter. Would you mind doing 5 minutes on the Spitfire? I need to address that, don't I? The Spitfire, I haven't got issue 99 and 100, and there is a reason for that, I think. It's because I am doing the diorama as well. So rather than just have 2 stages being sent to me, I'm having 4 stages sent to me, up to issue 102. Now, I have linked in before, but do a search on Google. I haven't got it to hand at the moment. Oh, I might have it to hand, actually. Stand by. Where are we? Because I had it ready for the Patreons yesterday. Let's have a look. Well, that didn't work. Aha, right, stand by. Put that over there. Put that up there. And I want that one. There we go. John Builds Iconic Military Models has done a video today. And there's the link in chat for John Builds Iconic Military Models. Just about replacing the gears. And it's not a big as job as I thought it was. Unless you decided to build a head from issue 93. Then you've got a pain in the neck. I think the hardest thing is going to be prying the wing together. Because I know some of you glued the edge of the wing together. And then it's pretty self-explanatory what to do there. And then just follow the instructions. Replacing parts as you go along to issue 100. So I'm aiming to have that done next week. All being well, as long as I get that Spitfire delivery. But there you go. You know what, Chris? I was thinking of doing that. I think if we had some bearings in there, it would make a hell of a lot of difference. I do have quite a bit of God, this rum. Quite a few bearings left over from these Sterling kits that I've been making. So it may be worth. It may be worth having a look at that. Yeah, this is a large echo chamber in here. And bear in mind, my phone, because I was recording on the phone, was right next to it as well. So it is loud, but not as loud as you think it was. Come on, Botis. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, watch John's video, definitely. John makes things look simple. So, and he said he had it done in 10 minutes. That was just the gear. Basically, you're replacing all the plastic sections in the actual gearbox. And if you remember, we had this nylon cord. Nylon's not going to last 2 seconds. They've replaced that with a metal cord. So that's what's going to wrap around the spindle and pull the gears up and down. God, I'm all hand movements tonight, aren't I? So all fun. So that's that. Now, talking about Sterling kit, and I did show this to the Patreons yesterday, I'm going to be building a steam-powered UFO. So basically, it's lit by an alcohol burner, which is boiling water, which is making the UFO spin around. It looks kind of like this. I think that's pretty exciting. Now, there is an attachment I can get for that, which basically takes the steam rotation power from the UFO and plows the steam off onto another junction to power a nodding donkey, which is pretty crazy. But that's probably going to be coming to the channel next week. The Mura's coming, hopefully May. That's going to be looking great. So there you go. But that UFO, if I just show you here, comes in this box, and there's not a lot to do. Look, this is the instructions. And as you can see, that's it. There's nothing on the other side. That's it. That's all we've got to do. So I reckon we could get that done in one build. Must put things back tidy. That can go over there like that. All good. I haven't got my map up tonight, but I have got a merch on the map tonight. And this is from Stephen Good. I don't know if you're in chat, Stephen. But you went to, let me pronounce this right. Gritch is Welsh. Gritch Castle, Abergele in Wales. I believe it's where they filmed I'm a Celebrity, but you're... You need some phlegm in your mouth if you want to speak Welsh. But thank you for submitting that, Steve. That's absolutely brilliant. I'm just looking down my list because, believe it or not, we do have a structure sometimes on this channel. Okay, now, hey Wayne, hey everyone from Canada. Oh, the Canadians are in tonight. Wearing your engineer's hat. Yep, I'll probably never wear it again, but I want to say I wore it. This was expensive. This hat cost me I think it was $35 because I had to get it from the US, and then postage on top of that. It was a very expensive hat. And I needed one that fits my size because most of the ones like this are for kids. I don't think they expect adults like me to be wearing it. So now you understand the hat for the UFO. Very good, Alex. Oh wow, I'm just gonna have to. I did miss something out. I think. Stand by. Yeah, I did. So let me go to studio mode. I'm just gonna add something. You can still see me. See, the rum took over tonight. Where did I put it? I think it's that one there. Right. Cool. Okay. Hopefully you're going to be able to hear this, but I have finished the wall up to now, the wall of names. I've got 20 names left to put up on that wall now. So, I don't think I can tell you what names they are. Hang on, stand by. I might be able to. Now, I've discovered a little problem, and that is anyone who's been getting their plaques from Partwork Upgrades, I've done pretty much all of those plaques. But I've noticed there's some people that have ordered plaques but haven't sent me an email to let me know what you want on it. So they haven't been done. So if that's you and you haven't seen your name, then let me know. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a video of what the wall's looking like at the moment, and hopefully you can see your name. I've just added sound to this so you can hear me. But we are getting on big time. That's a bay tree there, and have you noticed that the bay tree took priority? So I've worked the names around the bay tree. But I think there's 120 names up there at the moment. And I've got about 20 to do. So, looking around, you should hopefully... Yeah, an open flame's never good for me, Troy. You will see your name on that wall. Marvel Phoenix, you were down the bottom there, as you see. So I've still got to do Joe Wadmore, Michael 1098, David John Markey, James F. Robertson, Steve 131, Chris Murphy, Chris Morris, Matthew Tucker, Orson Cart, Paul Bell, Robin Full, Krista Chafe, Scotsman, Jay's Channel, Craig Rice, David Phillips, Ian Knights, Philip Trott, Lucas, Johnny Fairweather, and then Ian and family. That's it. I've got 3 anonymous in there as well. Now I think that is everyone. If I haven't mentioned your name, then just drop me an email at where's my email link? Just drop me an email and I'll check into it to make sure that it's somewhere. I think I'm bang on that though, so there's not many at all to do. We really got on with that. I wanted to get it done before the summer, to be honest with you, which is all cool. So, very good. Greetings from California. Hello, Infer. How's it going? I'm going to be over there soon. In like, Mrs. Welderwayne knows. She's got the countdown going on. When we get more of the leopard tank, I'm waiting to get the go-ahead to actually film it. I haven't actually done pack 8 yet. I'm just waiting for the go-ahead to film it. Then I'll be bang on that one. I was going to get on with a Volvo, which I keep calling a Skoda for some reason. The reason I haven't is because the Ecto 1 turned up and I wanted to get that done. Just so you know, I'm not keeping the Ecto 1. Svi is having that. Svi, it's ginormous. I'm glad you're having it. I can't fit it anywhere in the house. Why is Wayne dressed as an engineer driver? I've got no idea. Will, I'm blaming the Kraken. Okay, Mrs. Welder Wayne, she has got her first video coming on the channel on Saturday. And sound? I've got. Oh, you were talking about it before. No mic on capture. All right, okay, fair enough. I need to fix that. Hopefully you can hear me now. Why is Stream Elements spamming? Stream Elements will do something every... There's 3 messages I think it puts up at random intervals. I don't know. Yeah, block Stream Elements. I only use Stream Elements because it gives us these lovely graphics around here, you see. So it's all cool. But yes, Mrs. Welder Wayne has got her first video up on Saturday. That's going to be up in the morning. Now, if you want to watch her video, then by all means do that. We're not actually here on Saturday, and I'll go into that in a second. But... I've got a little giveaway, if you like, and I thought, oh, how can I tie this giveaway into Mrs. Welder Wayne's channel? So, Mrs. Welder Wayne's talking to Robert. Ah, right, okay, she's answering questions. I've got this limited edition set of figurines here, Toonstar Toys. This is what I got from the London Film and Comic Con in 2016. Now, they told us that they're limited edition of 2015 pieces here of these. And then I saw them in the Amazon store, so there's loads of them. Now, if you want to get yourself one of these as a giveaway, all you have to do is on Saturday, when Mrs. Welder Wayne's channel goes live, if you put a comment in chat or anything like that, just finish the chat comment with, I'm hoping this works, hashtag Mrs. Welder Wayne. So if you just want to write hashtag Mrs. Welder Wayne, do that in the comments. If you want to say great video, hashtag Mrs. Welder Wayne. If you want to say must do better, hashtag Mrs. Welder Wayne. If you put that in there, I'll know that, and then I can actually just pick someone randomly and I'll send that on to you. That's open worldwide. I don't mind sending that worldwide. So we've got that. I'll probably bung in some other stuff as well, because I've got lots of old Loot Crate stuff as well that it's just going to go otherwise. So bear that one in mind. Now, Saturday, I did mention that I'm not here. We're not here this Saturday. Last minute, I only just noticed about 5 days ago, I was at the NEC, if you remember, 1.5 weeks ago at the Insomnia Gaming Festival. Well, surprise, surprise, on Saturday, I'm back in the very place, the very hall that I was in a week and a half ago. And it's because they've got Makers Central on there. Now, Makers Central is a big convention for anything crafty, leather working, jewellery making, metal working and forging, 3D printing. It's like, I believe, that you Americans have Maker Faire, which is that sort of thing. I think Maker Faire is primarily 3D printing, T-shirts, that sort of thing. It's the same sort of thing. But at this convention, they've also got the Ecto 1 full size. They've got the Knight Rider car kit full size, and they've got a DeLorean converted to the Back to the Future time machine full size. They've also got the Staffordshire Ghostbusters, which I can't wait to meet as well. So it's going to be great. I'm going to get some footage for you, and we'll have a look around the car and see what's happening. But it's going to be a good Saturday. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, the accident board's going to be updated for burns, I guess. They're telling me to use alcohol fuel. What's alcohol fuel? I normally just use the stuff that I use the garden lamps in, the citronella oil. I've never heard of alcohol fuel. Oh, the castle pick had no sound. Oh, well, that was just Stephen Good at the castle. I can't explain and I can't speak Welsh. You probably caught the back end of it saying you need like loads of phlegm in your mouth to try and speak Welsh. Oh, you are Steve. Oh, excellent. That's perfect. Have you been watching the Depp? Have you been watching the Depp versus Heard trial? She's going down. I don't know. You're only hearing one side of it at the moment. You wait till she gets on the stand. It's going to be interesting. I have been catching it, but Mrs. Welder Wayne, she don't know what I find fascinating about it. So that's all cool. Okay, we've got another feature on the channel now, which, as again, it's called Mail Time, and it's because I've received stuff through the post, through my P.O. box, just there, which I'm going to open now. Now, one of them I've already opened, because I don't want to open things and it's got your address in. Ian, I've got your thing here. I've hidden your address on the back already. I haven't opened it, though. I haven't got a clue what it is. And this is a letter from Peter Evans. Peter, I don't know if you're in chat at the moment, just saying, Dear Wayne, hope you're okay and well. I'm writing to ask you about the Dodge Charger. You want to know if you'll find it difficult to do. Is it possible I could build it for you and then send it? There's no way at the moment I can do anything like that. I'm just so snowed under. Even Ian's poacher bike that I'm building is dragging on at the moment because there's just no time in the day. I wish I could, but I do get lots and lots of requests like that to do, and I'd never have any time. If you understand, I hope you understand. But if I weren't doing as many builds, then I'd only be too happy to. But thank you for taking the time to write. But I hate to disappoint. And Ian Longley, I know it's you because you wrote your name on the back. As you can see, there you go. And it shakes. This is like Christmas. See, I've hidden your address, Ian, so you're all good. Do you know? I take it you know what this is, Ian, because the last delivery I had, we didn't know what it was. Now, Ian's the person that got me the 148 scale SR71. So, ooh, this is interesting. This is very like Christmas, isn't it? Let me just open this. Wow, it's 246, difficult rating 4. Oh my god, I need to start my way up. Imperial War Museums, but check that out. This reminds me of the old Meccano. Do you remember that? The Vulcan bomber. Now, the Vulcan I went to see for the first time when we were in Duxford last year. And I stood underneath this beast. Hello, that's in the way. It's ginormous. But I'm going to have a lot of fun building that. And it comes with instructions. We're going to have to build this on the channel, aren't we? This is going to be a fun one to build. And there you go. On the back there. That looks brilliant. Thank you, Ian. I'm going to enjoy building that. I think we will build that on the channel. I think that's something we haven't done before. Doing a sort of Meccano set. So that was the first ever mail time. I'm just happy because I know my PO box is working now. There is something that's lost in action. It's missing in action at the moment from William Dickey. Now, William lives in America and he's posted something NFL related. By the way, the draft starts tonight. 1 a.m. UK time. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern time if you're interested in the drafts. I don't know where Will lives. Will, if you're watching this, I don't know where in America you live. But if the fates have aligned or the planets have aligned, Phil's actually in this country next week. So he's coming to the workshop on Tuesday. He should have probably bought the gift himself because I haven't received anything. But it's going to be nice to meet Phil. And obviously on Monday this week, I met Phil Douglas. I don't know if you're in chat. Lovely meeting you, Phil. And I'm glad that you got to see the workshop as well. So we're going to have to do workshop tours, I think. You look like Casey Jones with a hat on. Yeah, Gaz, I should be down Corby Station, shouldn't I? Doing my old train spotting bit. I think that'd be quite fun. Oh no, if the tree grows too tall, it will disappear. What tree? What's your email address? You've ordered a plaque. If you ordered a plaque, if you send it to a different email address to what I put on the screen, it's worldofwayneuk@gmail.com. World of Wayne, all one word, UK@gmail.com. There's when you order a plaque from Partwork Upgrades, they should send you an email with instructions on there for that. But there was 2 people on that list. One of them, again, I don't know if you watch the channel or if you're watching the channel tonight, is called, well, Jan Slavic. I don't remember doing one for you. And also Lisa Miles. I don't remember doing one for you either. So just email me and let me know what you want on the plaques. There's 2. And when I saw 2, I wondered if that was just a Pandora's box. But we'll have to see. So thoughts on the Spitfire, just getting back to that because I went sidetracked on, is I think it's fixable. It's bad that they're letting us know in issue 100 what we need to change from issue 36. But hopefully it is fixable. And I'm sure a lot of you have now got your Spitfire magazines and you've got it up and running and working. I can't wait to do that because I promised that to my dad. But when that first started, all of my parents and Mrs. Welder Wayne's parents were interested in the build, including her brother-in-law, actually. And I think it draws a line under that little period, if you like. So, Ian Longley, he's addicted. Yeah, I certainly am. Sent you a picture of Facebook, Wayne, from Troy. Hobby corner starting to take shape. Oh, excellent. I'm glad I've got this retro corner back now. This was probably the hardest thing to get. This little E.T. statue here, or doll. That was one of the action figures back in 83, 84, I think, with the light up finger. Trying to get hold of that was a nightmare. And when I got it, I didn't realise that the lights in the eyes were Christmas tree lights, which blinked. So it looks like he was blinking, and his finger didn't work. So I pulled his arms and legs off, replaced the lights for LED lights, because back then they had the old, when the element heats it, you know, like an old Christmas tree bulb. Put LEDs in there, and now he works perfect, but he's been modernised. The reason I bought that was because I had one when I was a kid. But from what I remember, it was a lot bigger. But then I remember I was a lot smaller, so everything seems bigger, I suppose. The UFO is based on Heron's engine from ancient Greece. Really, Frank? Wow. I'll try and do some research on it before I do it. But it only came about 2 days ago, and I opened it, and I think my first concern was there's not really much in the box. And there's no instructions how to light it. So, you know, this accident board may very well go off. But yeah, Leopard Tank, as I said, hopefully that might be out next week. I think tomorrow we've got the Jaguar out, which is pack 6. Pack 6 of the Jaguar. And then Saturday, Mrs. Welder Wayne's miniature doll's house. It's not a full-size doll's house. It's a miniature one she's building. Again, the Patreons have seen that. So hopefully she's done well. I did the editing on it. So My editing's been terrible lately, though, as you notice with me leaving that stuff in today. Why don't owls mate in the rain? I don't know. Mike, why don't owls mate in the rain? John, the Harry Potter train was just a trial and it never got released. So we've all been wishing for it to be released. And now we're all wishing for the Alien to be released. And we're all wishing for the Batman Tumbler to be released. Whether they will be, who knows? Who knows? Knight Rider build. I'm actually up to date, I think, here. But we're very far behind from what the Europeans are on. But saying that, I haven't received any of my Star Wars Encyclopedia or R2. Actually, yeah, I think Fan Home are delayed at the moment. It's a good point. Stuart, I don't know. We were building it on the Patreon stream on Wednesday. I want to get a little bit more footage together because we were starting to put the skin on the plane. And it was a learning lesson for me on Wednesday. So, because I didn't know what I was doing. So, we only managed to do 2 panels. Oh my God, look, I'm so behind on chat again. Sorry, I'm going to try and read some comments and get caught up. Oh, I see Stream Elements is off on one again. But Stream Elements is telling you, if you're watching on Twitch, did you know that if you've got Amazon Prime, you get a free membership to actually just chuck at someone? You don't have to buy it or anything. It just comes with Amazon Prime. So you can actually subscribe to my channel on Twitch through Prime, and you get something out of it by getting all the features and stuff on Twitch. And I get something out of it by getting your subscription. That's what that message is all about. Yes, I am off to Maker Central at the NEC. I'm only there on the Saturday, though, Paul. So me and Mrs. World of Wayne will be on the Saturday. I am a member of Maker Central, so I'm hoping to get the early bird entry. So we'll probably be there around about 9 o'clock onwards. So that's going to be good. You just made it on the Ecto 1 updates. I hope so, Jason. I haven't really talked about much about it apart from the noise of those gears. Only nice comments. Oh, for Mrs. World of Wayne. Yeah, definitely. You're only 15 minutes away. Paul, it looks really good. It looks like a really good convention. And, Mrs. World of Wayne's going to be her element because they're going to have stuff to buy. Always get nervous when there's stuff to buy. And if we don't enjoy it, we'll be off to Resorts World. But, how can you not enjoy it if they've got a DeLorean, a Pontiac, or a Trans Am, and the Ecto 1 there? I could just sit all day just looking at that. Yeah, Stream Elements really is spamming. I've got to sort that out. Isopropic. Is isopropic an alcohol I can burn? I've got vats of that here, Troy. I've got like a 5-litre tub, and then I've got about 3 1-litre tubs. This is like this is like an ammunition store, this workshop. Meths. All right, okay. I can deal with that. Denatured alcohol is called fuel. All right, okay. You're worrying me now. I don't think Kraken will lie. I have tried that before. Because obviously, I mean, if you love your Christmas, you've got to put your brandy on top of your Christmas pudding and light it. We tried it with rum. It doesn't work. Brandy, it does. Whiskey, wow. You never got to sit in the Ecto. I don't know if they're letting us sit in its sphere. I think they're letting choice people go and have a look around. But I really don't know what to expect when I'm there. But I'm taking my camera. All of this is preparing for Wonderfest. So that I know I did it with Insomnia. I can walk around and you can hear me. And the footage is going to be good under low light conditions and stuff. So now, Cleo, you're all telling me about flammable liquids. You're going to get this stream banned. You can't be telling me about that. Will, I missed the last flight of the Falcon. I really wish, because I heard it makes an almighty noise when it comes over. And there are some YouTube channels showing that noise. It's like a real deep, bassy hum. But, yeah, I never got to see it fly, unfortunately. You're getting some serious CBBC broom cupboard vibes, yeah. I just need a little puppet next, don't I? Oh, bless. Perhaps I should. I love frogs. I love frogs. Mrs. World of Wayne's going to make me a frog. I don't know what it is. Since I was a kid, I just love frogs. Hello. Yeah. Oh, is he? Oh, okay. Hello, Christian from Grantham.
Let's give it up
Alexa,
big time.
Stop.
Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
Ah, don't be sorry, Stefan. Es tut mir aber leid. Guten Abend. Ich bin glücklich. That's the extent of my German. Wayne, are you famous in Corby? No, I'm not famous in Corby at all. I'm not famous anywhere. Actually, I went to Gravity, the trampoline park. I got noticed there. Gates Garden Centre, I got noticed. But I don't expect it. I'm just me. Anyone who meets me know I'm me. So it's like, and I talk to anybody. So there you go. That's just me. Wayne, what's your plans for displaying the Enterprise? You're using Leslie's old 4 lamp. Works a treat. I don't know until I see the whole thing together and where the center of gravity is. I haven't even thought about that, Robert. I was thinking that I think it's going to be suspended from the ceiling somehow. Don't know how. We'll see. Oh look, Richard. So you were talking about the how. Wow. Yep, Ed's been here as well. If you get a cup of tea from Wayne, I made you a tea, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Mrs. Welder Wayne says, if someone's visiting, you must make them tea and offer them cake. You're welcome. Now, don't tell anyone, but my dad's loft is some parts from a Falcon and SR-7 he acquired. Wow, the things you acquire at life. Acquire. Now, we've all got things that we've acquired, haven't we? There's certain people I'm looking at. I've acquired some bits somewhere. You sat on a delayed train, Andy, over on Facebook, and the signal is awful. Oh, I hate trains, especially when they all decide to go on strike. 1200 grit works. Good for that. Use it on the RC props on planes to keep them from loosening up. It's an old modelling tick for moving parts. It's all supposed to hold weight. Oh, right. Okay. I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed with the sound, even though they look good, of the sirens for the Ecto one. Also, I originally had them all staggered, so they weren't in line like you see I did it. But the instructions told me to put them all in line. I think I'm going to do the back ones staggered, and if I like the effect, I'll change the front ones again. Are you jinxing? Actually, Andy, yeah, we're East Midlands Railway. I don't know what train line you're on. Yeah, the railways phone me and say, is there anybody that we need to really tick off tonight? And I say, you know what, Andy? It's Andy's night tonight. Where is what's his name from Grantham? Well, apparently, Mike, he's just come on, and I'm sure I'm going to find it at the moment. But I'm reading comments from 7 minutes ago, so I am catching up. See, I do try and get down the comments. Hello, Cornwall Kev. How's it going? The person who asked if you could build a model for them, but you snowed under with other builds. I was wondering if you could pass it on to one of the other builders. Yeah, no, definitely. If anyone wants to build the, it's not the whole Dodge Charger. I think it's just the engine that Peter's having a problem with. Then get in touch with me, and then I can forward that on to Peter. Thank you, Cornwall Kev, for that. I have kept this though, so because if I do get time, then there's a possibility I could do it. But at the moment, I'm just completely snowed under. Matter of fact, until my birthday in July, I'm pretty snowed under. But yeah, it's very thoughtful, Cornwall Kev, and I think that's a great idea. Kev, wow, if you remember, I said I didn't want to sign, so it would free up more space for someone else. Oh, fine, that's fine, Kev. But I like doing signs. We've still got space. We've got space for about another 3 rows at the moment. I don't want to go any lower than that because you'll have to really squat down. So, Jason's Bateman, that's not good news. Look forward to more model time until I'm forced to work again. I don't know if to congratulate you or apologise, Jason. I've got mixed thoughts then. When I lost my job, I was happy. But that's only because it gave me the kick up the arse I needed to do this YouTube channel. The Spitfire strip down is easy. There you go. Thanks to John, and for you telling us only to put a couple of drops on the wingtips. Yeah, definitely. I only did a tiny amount. I haven't received any number plate at the moment, David, for the Knight Rider build. And Steve Powell, no, I haven't done anything on the Enterprise. Again, this is how busy I am at the moment. Pretty crazy. Icarus, you're on a delayed train as well. I don't know what's going on with Stream Elements. What I did was Stream Elements was giving the bot on there was giving chat or messages out from Twitch and YouTube, so you're seeing both. So I completely managed to delete all of the ones from Twitch, but it keeps going off on one for I don't know what it is. Tumblr would be more of an interest. Yeah, I probably agree with you there, Troy. We'll have to see, though. I really thought the Harry Potter Express would be bigger interest, but who knows? Oh, there we go. Robert, you'll help as well. Robert, what I'll do is I'll get back to Peter then and just say, look, I haven't got time, but there are people that can help. And if he gives me, because all I've got is a contact details, a phone number. I haven't got any other contact details, so I will. I'll text him and see where we go from that. But if we can help, that'd be great. Absolutely great. And there we go, Christian. I got you in the end. But you know, tardy Christian. What time is it? That was 2026. Hello, Rosalie Green Blogs. How's it going? Hello, hello. Wait, what's your favourite kid show when you was a kid? You'd be crazy, Adrian. I used to like Dungeons and Dragons. I used to like the old cartoons, Mysterious Cities of Gold, Around the World in 80 Days with Willy Fogg, Dogtanian. I didn't really get into He-Man, I have to say. But you know what I really liked? A Canadian-German collaboration. Huckleberry Finn and his friends. With Ian Tracy and Sammy Snyders. I loved that. Absolutely loved it. That was my go-to thing when I used to come out of school. I like some pretty random stuff, don't I? Get the accident board ready. I think I'm going to need to get a fire extinguisher in here first. After everything, we've just had a chat tonight about Bruce Lee, and now we've talked about what flammable liquids I can keep in the workshop. That's the isopropics. You know what, Proctor? I haven't even thought about putting a match to it. Denatured alcohol. I've never heard of that, Phil. Denatured alcohol. Okay. Your Iron Man build. Hello, Helder. How's it going? From Pano, it's been up to date, but I think it's some kind of delay just now. Ah, okay. I heard that. I think Chris Fangdoc told me that he's had the Iron Man build and there's not much to do again. There's a surprise. Vulcan noise hits you in the chest. There we go. Look. Never going to experience that again unless, you know, one day they decide to get one up again. But then that will be like Tom Brady retiring, you know. It loses his impact when he decides he hasn't really retired. Hello, John Builds Iconic Military Models. I've been sending everybody to your channel tonight to show your gears. I watched it today, so thank you for that. I'm just linking John's channel again into chat there. You've made what seemed terrifying yesterday not so terrifying today. So I really appreciate that. So, Top Cat, Thundercats. I didn't really watch Thundercats. Top Cat. Although that was called Boss Cat over here for some reason, wasn't it? Oh no, it was called Top Cat, but the song was Boss Cat. I don't know why. I haven't got a clue why. You found out this week that the Batmobile from Eaglemoss isn't coming out in May. They haven't got a date. Yeah, I knew that. Kevin, I don't know when that's coming out now. Don't know. And I haven't seen any sight of that Bullet Mustang either. But I have had a delivery to say that the next lot of Titanics are on the way. So that's good. Hey Wayne, how long does it start to take making money on YouTube? And might be time to get my channel back up. Jason's base. God, I've got Ozark on the mind. Then I almost called you Jason Bateman. Jason's Basement. I was considering, and I don't know if anyone will find this interesting, doing a story about why I built a YouTube channel. Prior to this YouTube channel, I used to do blogging, as in writing blogging, not talking. So the transition from writing blogging to going onto YouTube to building models on YouTube, to making a YouTube studio to get to where I am now. Would you find that interesting? It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea because it's not all about model building, but it might be like the after dinner sort of thing. It might be motivational enough to say what was going on, why I created the channel, and how I got here from I'll be honest, from nothing. From a substandard PC, a substandard webcam, a lamp. That was it. No lighting, no microphones. But if you find that interesting, I'll definitely do that because I think it would be probably be me rabbiting on for about 50 minutes, but I thought it would be good as a podcast. But if I do it as a YouTube video first, I can always rip the audio and turn it into a podcast. Because I have been thinking about podcasting as well. Right. Thank you. All this lost in translation. Us Brits have got different terms for everything. Denatured alcohol is the American name for meths. Thanks, Rob the Bob. So how do you Americans say aluminum? Aluminum. Aluminium. When I'm at America, I said in 30 days, me and Mrs. Waldaway were in America. I just know we're going to have some of these conversations where it's like, what did you say? Because with me, it's slightly worse because I've got some of the Cockney in me as well. So, call blimey, gov, got a pain in me Gulliver, that sort of thing. Yeah, no, YouTube does take quite a bit. I don't actually know what the percentage is, but with YouTube, it's not most to do with how many views you have on YouTube. It's how much advertisement revenue is being devoted to your channel, if you like, and that's registered as something called CPM, or the cost per every 1,000 views, I think it stands for. And that can go up depending on what advertising. Funny enough, actually, I was telling Mrs. Wayne about that. The advertising revenue at the moment, the country that is spending the most on advertising on my channel, where would you think that is? I thought it has been America, it has been Germany. UK is normally about 4th or 5th place. Where would you think number one on my channel is at the moment? You would never guess it in the middle of the year, in a million years. The F40, I thought I had up to stage 80, 86, 85. I think I've got more because I counted the 20 in my drawer, but I didn't count the really big ones I've got underneath my workbench. Sorry, so I need to have a look at that. The Flintstones, that was cool. Top Cat was a cat food, wasn't it? Yes, I remember now. Wow, look, the Doncaster's not that far from me, Philip. Ooh, I might have to look at that. Everyone watched the Wacky Racers, but did you gamble on it though, Gaz? We were gambling on the Wacky Racers. Oh, bless. Okay, the country that is providing the highest advertisement revenue at the moment for World and Wayne channel is Papua New Guinea. I don't understand either. Papua New Guinea. There you go. You get all of these analytics in YouTube, just so you know. It's not just a name I've pulled out. The F-16 display at Goodwood Festival of speed, always good. As the final vertical escape with reheat caused all car alarms to go off for miles. So that's something I wouldn't mind doing. I wanted to go last year, I think it was, because Agora Models was down there. I think they were showing off it might have been the Jag. They definitely had the fire truck there. But it's all cool. You would be interested in that. Okay, well, I'll probably get on to doing that because I think that would be quite a good thing. And my brother wants to... You can interview me if you want, Michael. You can be on stream and we can have a... I'm sure you'd have some very trying questions about what sort of brother was you to your brother. If you didn't know, my brother Michael, he's 3 years older than me. Funny enough, Michael is going to be in Washington the same time we're in Washington, because he's off to watch a Coldplay concert or something. But he used to take care of me when I was a kid, because obviously my mum and dad worked. He's 3 years older than me, so he used to take care of me. And apparently the time between me ending school and my mum and dad coming home from work was a living nightmare for him. And I'm sure, Phil, if you meet up with my brother, he'll tell you all the horror stories of what I was like as a kid. And Lou. I settled down. Definitely. What glue did you use to stick them down? A CA glue release might get them loose. Are you talking about the wings? I used the CA glue, but when I did mine, I just spotted it just in case there was a chance I had to flip it back up. So I'll be honest with you, a knife in there, I wouldn't even need to twist it. It's going to come apart. I wouldn't be surprised if the bond's broken already. But we'll have to see. Oh, Pete, you're interested as well. Okay, so I will get onto that. Yeah, it's something that I meant to actually ask you last week. But it just completely went out of my mind. Renosian the Titanic nerd. Now, if you've been watching my Titanic videos, Renosian here, he's been the one giving all the Titanic facts on the videos, which I think is good. It's like cat facts, but for Titanic. You made it. Titanic nerd is here. Question for everyone. Does anyone read my interesting... Oh, there we go. He's asking the question for you. You know what I might do, Renosian, is that while I'm building the Titanic, I'll read the previous video's fact. Because that was quite an in-depth one, the one that you put up on the last Titanic video. Eagle Moss. It's the Diecast Club and Eagle Moss, Edward Bellamy, that do the wooden Titanic. And I think with the next delivery I've got is we're going to have up to stage 25, 26. But then in May, I'm building the Hachette one as well, which you're all building before me. You mind doing a podcast with you, Wayne? Anchor is a real... You know what, Nexus, I haven't really looked into the world of podcasting. I know I should. So, yeah, we might have to get together on that and have a talk about that. Because I know nothing about podcasts. I know there was Dave Howe was teaching me about another podcasting site, Riverside FM or something. But I don't know much about it at all. I need to, but it's not that it's not in my comfort zone. I just, I'll just be happy to learn. I'll learn anything. I don't care. The two spellings of aluminium are both correct. So aluminum and aluminium, aluminium. So theoretically, when the Americans say Buckingham Palace, they pronounce the ham. And Leicester, that's a hard one for people to say. American scientists call it the aluminium. The rest of us call it... Philip, that don't help. Oh, thank you, Phil. Yeah, it was great meeting you, mate. Absolutely brilliant meeting you. Phil bought me some spare paint and stuff. You know what, Phil? I've actually been using the primers you bought already when I was doing the DC3 on Wednesday. Absolutely brilliant. I've never tried the Tamiya primers, and I actually prefer them to the airbrush primer. I think I'm going to knock the airbrush primers on my head. They're just too much hard work for an airbrush, but the spray primers, they make short work of everything. So I've been schooled, Phil. Iceland, North Korea, Japan. No, I'm glad. I've got to get down to where you when I said hello, Papua New Guinea. Yeah, see what I mean? Papua New Guinea. Who's watching me in Papua New Guinea? Hello, Todd. How's it going? Todd, your name is up on the side of the workshop now. I don't know if you know that. If you watch this stream back, I've done like a video footage of where it is at the moment. So it's up there now. But, well, I hope I can help you with that, Berg. It's like, I think the biggest question people ask is how do you get subscribers on the channel? So I've got an idea how to do that, but it doesn't involve YouTube. It involves networking to other social media sites. But Papua New Guinea just probably, well, what I was wondering, Jost, is perhaps perhaps the advertisement revenue is being filtered through Papua New Guinea. I don't know, for reasons of, I don't know, tax. I don't know. It's the most random thing I've ever seen on the channel, I have to say. Oh, they have released Stage 11 and 0. I haven't seen it. The cup of tea and the cake were good. And Phil had Phil's cup of tea. He doesn't like it strong, and I'm not very good at making tea, so that's a compliment, Phil. Mrs. Welder Wayne very rarely lets me near the kettle. Rhubarb and custard. Na, 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 na. Bod. We were talking about Bod the other day. Here comes Bod. Charlton and the Wheelies. I remember the tune, but I think that might have been before my time. I think I was in Australia then. So I was looking at Humphrey B. Bear and Fat Cat and Channel 7. Was it Channel 10? Channel 7, I think it was. Chopper Squad. All the Australian shows. So when you're going to start doing your non-fungible token? I don't understand them, Nexus. What is the deal with that? So here's a picture that a million other people have got, but you've got the one that's attached to the crypto. I'm wondering if that is a bubble about to burst. Yeah, no, he wants to meet you, Phil. And so, yeah, I'm sure we'll meet up. I think they're in Washington from the 28th to the 2nd. So the whole time we're in Washington, they're going to be there. I'm not sure what night Coldplay is. So you'll have to let me know, Michael. I haven't got a clue. Still not moving. Oh, my God. You need to go up and bang on the door and say, driver, the engineer here. This is going to be the last time I wear this hat on stream, just so you know. So get your money out of it now, because I just don't like to think it's just been sitting there for like 3 years, 4 years on the floor, never been worn. You loved Michael Bentine. Why do I know that name? Michael Bentine's Potty Time. Wow. Model sets. I'm glad you've said that. I've got an idea. Model sets. God, what's the time? I've got 10 minutes to get this done. I was talking about models that I really, really, really want to build. Really, really want to build. And I've got a couple here to show you. I knew there was something else. Now, the first one, which I've mentioned in the last 2 streams, is the Chronicle Collectibles Ajax. Before? 1 second. What's that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll sort that. Okay. Stand by. 1 second. I'm just going to put the microphone on. And you can hear me again now. So, yeah, the Ajax from Flash Gordon. This is something that I really, really want. I think this is an absolutely beautiful model. It's currently out of stock now. So, I don't know if you can get it, but I do love that. And the next one, I'm going to just add the audio to the next one. So, stand by a second. Let me copy that. And paste it. Now, this is the... Oh, I've already pasted this one. 1 second. This is the Cygnus from Black Hole. Now, this is a 3D print from Primitive Dave over at Shapeways. And check this out. And now, I think Lou, we had a conversation saying there's not much on this ship. It's just black. But with the lighting, how impressive does that look? This would be something I'd love to build. Check that out. So that's the Cygnus from the Black Hole. If you don't want to see what it looks like, it's actually that ship there from the Black Hole. And that's a 3D print. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? So then seeing those, while we're talking about models, got me thinking of an idea for a model. Now, I don't know if there's any model manufacturers in here or not, but how's this for an idea of a model, right? I reckon someone should bring this out. You know how kit models come on sprues and you get your sprues? They should make a set of sprues with loads and loads of details on it. You'll hear where I'm going in a minute, with some lugs on each one. And let's call that sprue 1. And we're going to have 70 of these sprues with all different details on it. The edges aren't complete. Some of the edges are missing. But all in all, it's sort of like complete detail. And what you do with 70 is an easy model to build. The idea is for you to mod it. Is that you get the first one and you lay it down. And then you get the second big sprue and you pin that onto the first one. You get the third big sprue and you pin that on. And once you've got 70 of these sprues with all these details in, you've got your own Borg cube. How cool is that for an idea? I just think that's a brilliant idea, because you get the idea now. Those sprues with, you know, the incoherent tops, so it wouldn't be a square all the way around. You'll just have some details here, but the next screw will fill in some pipe work somewhere else. But you wouldn't have to cut anything off. It's the whole plate that you put and attach to the next plate. So you're building up a Borg cube. I think that's a blinding idea. I need someone to build it. Where are we? Sorry, I'm lost in my black hole idea. Do you know if there's a decent build of Bond Lotus Esprit? I don't know if there is one, but if you go over to the Sprueverse channel and just go to YouTube and type Sprueverse, Phil is doing one at the moment, which looks absolutely brilliant. I've mentioned ages that I'd like to do that. There was a Trial 1.8 version come out from Eaglemoss a couple of years ago. I don't actually think the trial went out, but they did show the artwork for it, but we never saw it since. And to be honest with you, I think the one that Phil's building is the only model version that I think I've ever seen. But it looks good. It looks good. So check out Sprueverse, definitely. Take care, Troy. See you later, mate. Chat, it's 46, so I'm still 7 minutes. I'm still 7 minutes behind on chat. I'm getting there. What about Worcestershire sauce? Worcestershire. Worcester. It's Worcester. The US hates saying Worcester. Yeah, you don't pronounce the Cester. I have problems, Philip, with toaster. Toaston in Northampton is pronounced Towcester, but it's pronounced toaster. Leicester is the nearest town over from Worcester, where I am. We pronounce it the same way. Oh, really? From memory, there is a story behind the American and English pronunciation of aluminium. Really? They can't say Worcester also. We say Nissan. Yeah, we do. And what did the Americans say? A Nissan? No, I can't remember. Nissan, yeah, definitely. And Hyundai. We call it a Hyundai. But I'm just going to be stopped with people saying, have you seen that scene in Love Actually, where the guy from Basildon, they're saying, say fork, say table. You appeared on one podcast and made one radio show back in school. Really, I've never done it before. You are on the wall. What I've done is I put your name at the top, Todd. So I put your name, and then in brackets I've put Marvel Phoenix or PHX. So I know ways, don't you? What about Fowie? Fowie is I've probably butchered that, Cornwall Kev. The hardest one is Happisburgh. I mentioned it before. Happisburgh in Norfolk, which is Haysborough, but it's spelled Happisburgh. Everyone wants cake. We're gonna have to start making cakes, Mrs. Wildawayne. The missing emery boards. I haven't got to worry about emery boards from Osium because in the kit that Philip gave me on Monday, I've got loads of sanding sticks and emery boards. So I'm never going to need them again. Probably VPN settings. That's another good point, Chris, in Papua New Guinea. Oh, Coldplay's on the 1st of June. All right, okie dokie. Excellent. Yeah, everyone's saying no sound. So now I know where we are. Wasn't Chronicle Collectibles the company that was going to make a £2,000 model of the Enterprise D and disappeared? I've got no idea of the history for it. Now, Todd, I've seen that Ajax model from Flash Gordon because they've got it on display at the Milton Keynes Film and Sci-Fi Museum. So when me and Mrs. Wildawayne were in there a few weeks ago, we saw that. But I'd love that. But that is an impressive Cygnus, isn't it? I mean, you can print that to the size you want, that Cygnus ship from the Black Hole. But I reckon there's a lot of work gone into that, definitely. Sprue Cube. Yeah, Sprue Cube. You knew I was going to say a Borg ship. I don't know why I got that idea. I just think it'd be a great idea. You know, like the build-up jigsaws you get. It could be like that, but with sprues. But the detail on the sprues is going to be like meticulous. Pipes, plates, everything. But it's all in one piece. You haven't got to cut anything off. All you've got to do is connect one to the next till you've made a cube. Oh, that's how they built the original one. Perhaps I watched a documentary while I was asleep or something, Philip. Yeah, kind of like that, Svi. That'd be brilliant. Yeah, you got it. You see, look, you all got it. I just think it's good. So if there's any model builders out there, definitely you've got to do that. You're in Kurnow, near Chivy. Kurnow. Have I pronounced that right? I'm starting to wonder about all the British names now. What happened to the traditional British towns like Dunny-on-the-Wold? Hello, Charlotte. Big day tomorrow. Charlotte exchanges contracts tomorrow. She's bought her first house. So hopefully sometime tomorrow she's going to get the keys to the house, in which case I'm going to get a phone call saying they need me to help her move in with her boyfriend. So, well done. It's looking good. Now you got a mortgage, though, you know. You're never going to have any money again. Bless. Slagging off Americans. I'm not slagging off Americans. I think it's endearing. You know what? The thing is, Ed, that I tend to, because I've grown up with American movies and American series and stuff like that, I use Americans, like I always say ass rather than arse. It's crazy. I've just swore on stream again. I wonder if that's too many to get demonetized. I'm just thinking. I don't know. Still think it's hard to beat Mulguy. Milngavie and Mulguy. Yeah, definitely. Mulguy. As I said, Jamesy boy, I did the West Highland Way and I got lost and I asked for a train when the train comes to Milngavie and the woman didn't have a clue what I was going on about. And it's like, oh, you mean Mulguy? Oh, okay. But like in Norfolk, even Hunstanton apparently we've all been pronouncing wrong. It's supposed to be Hunston. Hunstanton is Hunston. And I live here. Oh, bless. Is that local, Wayne? No. Chronicles lawyers said, here we go, ran out of money, stopped business operations and filed for bankruptcy. Wow, so that model's probably never going to be able to be available again. That's not good. Have you fallen into the Fowie pronunciation? It's pronounced Foy in Cornwall. Really? Oh, God, no. Cornwall can't be as bad as Norfolk, though, Cornwall, Kev. Norfolk, they just... None of the words sound like the places they are. Oh, bless. Anyway, look, it's night. It's way past 9 o'clock at the moment. So that's tonight's stream. I hope you enjoyed that stream. We've learnt a lot. We've learnt about different pronunciations of words from American to English. We've learnt how to make a ball cube with sprues. We've learnt about models we can no longer get at the moment. We've got a steam-powered UFO, and we've learnt how flammable the workshop is. And we've learnt a lot about Bruce Lee right at the very start of the stream, which was quite fun. But thanks for joining me. I'm going to be editing the Jaguar build because we actually built that to for the Patreons a couple of weeks ago. So I've got to edit that tomorrow. That's going to be the Patreon. That's going to be the video tomorrow. And then Mrs. World of Wayne stream is going to be on Saturday when I'm at the Maker Central. So take care, everyone. Enjoy yourselves, and I will do my naked gun ending while I drink the rest of my rum, which I'm just checking I still got. Take care. That's strong. Very strong.